You think I'll let you zone?
Baka.
Here we are with the fallout from the botched Man Ray shooting in I Am Batman issue 11. Will Detective Chubbs get the backing of the police department after stopping Man Ray from being shot by a fellow officer? And what is Jace's outlook at stopping not just bad guys, but people who are pure evil? Let's find out. The issue opens up with Detective Chubb and Keenan giving their accounts of what happened at the mayor's office, and Keenan is painting the scene as everyone including Batman was useless, and that's why he took the situation into his hands as the reason he tried to fire his weapon, while Chubb was giving the accurate account of Batman defeating the target, but Keenan wanted to shoot the prisoner anyway. Keenan was asked who was he really trying to shoot, Man Ray or Batman, and he wouldn't give a straight answer. Chubb comes out of questioning with Keenan having a smug look because he believes his report will be taken and not hers. She doesn't want to hear anything from the chucklehead, but Keenan warned her to go back to Gotham because bad stuff happens in New York. The mayor is trying to calm the people in the department down by hiring Commissioner Montoya, but she isn't falling for it because she sees what he's really after, the votes that she represents if he hires her. The mayor doesn't know why she's acting so aggressively when she's been offered and accepted the job, but Montoya hasn't accepted the job and she just came to hear the offer, that's it. The mayor asks Carmichael what he thinks of Montoya, and he tells the mayor to watch it as it might be her as mayor next election because she isn't a team player as she does what she thinks needs to be done. Later, Detective Chubb has a meeting with Batman about what happened at the department. Chubb is unloading everything she hates about her situation, from being sent to New York to Montoya showing up and Batman not going back to Gotham and taking the weird superhero stuff with him. Batman just hoped that they could have formed a positive working relationship. Chubb says between Man Ray and the mayor, things are just going to get worse from now on. Batman remembers that he asked the detective if she thought the mayor was dirty, and she said no because he may not be dirty but ambitious, and ambitious people are mostly self-serving. Batman leaves saying that they can have another meeting later as he has a life outside of Batman. Later we see the progress with Tam that she has with walking again, as she's better but still needs a cane for now. Jace cracks a joke saying that they should start calling her Duchess now, but her mother asks Tam if she's ready to go back to Gotham after therapy. She declines as she says she can't face Gotham right now and wants to start over in New York, but they need to find a way to convince Luke and Lucius to come as well. Tiffany is having an attitude about the whole situation and leaves. Later at a park, Detective Chubb is met by Montoya, and she doesn't want what happened in the past to ruin the future of New York, and Chubb says she can't just show up out of nowhere and act like nothing happened in Gotham. But Montoya said that it was either relocation or a biased investigation. A topic of Montoya taking the commissioner's job comes up, and before she can answer, Chubb's partner calls about a Ghost Guns operation location, and he's gonna pick her up right away. Later we see the mayor talking to Tiffany and Tam's mother about PR for him since New York is helping with the Fox Family Impact Fund. She refuses and suggests he do his own PR work if he wants the vote so badly. Tam finds out that Tiffany has survivor's guilt as she feels like she could have done more. Tam tells her to stop blaming herself because they did everything they could. Everyone else stopped looking for her except them because everyone thinks she's just some rich girl that OD'd on drugs. Tam says that she has to work things through out for herself the same way Tiffany has to as well. Tiffany says she's gonna make sure no one goes through the same thing again. Chubb and her partner make it to the meetup and wonder where the informant is, and Chubb sees that Whittaker has some sights set on him and they take cover. They call in an ambush, but the department doesn't lift a finger to help. Vol and Jace go over their new base, the Helix. It was originally a test transport hub made in the 70s for Harlem before being decommissioned. The Helix has access to all the city's airports, railways, and subway lines. Jace wonders if this is actually a good idea. Vol assures Jace that the Helix has 3 rotating platforms that can be locked down from each other, and communications are hardwired so they can be firewalled. And above ground, they can make it a satellite office for his mother's impact fund. Just then, Jace gets an emergency call from the detective. As the detectives are being surrounded by gunfire, Batman appears to even the odds. He quickly subdues the attackers and tells the detective that whatever is going on, that he will always back her and the team up. Back at the department, Keenan acts all smug about what happened to Chubb, but she decks him and says to stay the hell out of her and her team's way from now on. Later, the mayor asks someone in a suit that, is it true, the hot list, is he on it, or that Man Ray was his assassin. The man tells the mayor that none of this is his concern, but the mayor doesn't want Mr. Dreadful to start coming around. As the issue ends, we see Batman eavesdropping on the conversation as the Question appears and questions Batman about who killed Anarchy. I felt like this was more a Chubb issue than a Jace issue, and how it feels to fight something pure evil as we get the fallout from Chubb trying to do the right thing instead of going with what the rest of the department wants. Though we do get to see the beginning of Jace's Batcave being called the Helix and what it can do. Not to mention having underground access to the whole city to get where he needs to be. I can't wait to see the Helix fully decked out and operational. It also looks like Jace will be getting another villain soon as the mayor finds out that he's on the actual hit list. Can't wait for the next issue as Jace will be working with the Question. The only other negative about the issue is that the second half of the art drastically changes and it's not for the better. Though it is getting really interesting with Jace's story as the new Batman. But with that, stay safe guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching, but don't forget to subscribe, comment, and ring that notification bell else I get chewed out for it.